we have 5 games here to kind of make sure we get good habits in place and play the right way and grow as a team. I think it'd be nice to go into the summer feeling somewhat good about ourselves and bring it into next year. So I think that's kind of the motivation we got right now.
Is it, you mentioned about good habits, like you guys generally speaking have good habits, even if the record hasn't matched it up, you guys play tight defense and whatnot. Is it more about like not letting the good habits slip the rest of the way, despite the fact that there's maybe nothing at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, I think the last few games, we've been trying more offensive plays, try to create more. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think it's a matter of learning, when to kind of push for offense and when just to chip it in and make the next play, live to fight another day. And I think like I said, it's growing as a team that we want to do.
Is there something to be said about like figuring out what the new equilibrium is under a new coach? Like obviously, Brad's using the same systems as John, but is there something to be said about like figuring out like, okay, like how do we play under this coach versus the old one?
I don't know. It's obviously a little different, but at the end of the day, in the situation we're in, it's not fun. It's not where we want to be. We're all disappointed with the way the season went, but we still gotta play for something. Find a motivation, play for one another. Stick together. I think that's the key thing. Is really not getting on our own page and falling off the rails. I think if we stick together through these tough times, we'll grow and learn, and it'll make us better in the long run.
A lot of the 5-on-5 numbers over the last couple of years have actually been pretty strong, right? Do you guys feel like at 5-on-5 that there's at least a pretty good foundation there moving forward?
I think so. I think the way we work and dedicate ourselves defensively definitely makes us a hard team to play against. That's something that we gotta keep ingrained in our style of play. Obviously, special teams need to be better, but at the end of the day, I think where we're at in the standings, we've been in a lot of tight games too. Down 1 goal or 1-goal games that we're gonna have to learn to win those kind of games, those tight games.
Are you kind of relying on some of the other veterans also to kind of help keeping everyone kind of in check and building on those good habits?
Yeah, I think so, but also young guys. I think we all want to grow. I want to see young guys take a step forward and taking accountability and making each other accountable. So and some guys have stepped up, and it's a building process. There's still a lot of work to do, but I think we're going in the right direction.